como en este tiempo nosotros lo que queremos es como volver otra vez como a la esencia, a través de la cultura, a través de la medicina. Entonces cuando nosotros estamos practicando la medicina, nosotros queremos llegar al origen de la vida, ¿no? Donde todo es conciencia, digamos, está la luz, está todo, digamos, y ahí es donde nosotros hablamos de esa gran fiesta, ¿no? Digamos, para seguir sembrando esas semillas que ahora el planeta necesita, ¿no?
Okay, hey everyone. Yosemite Sam's here again. So I'm gonna take my twist out and hopefully it would look good, nice and curly. We're gonna be doing a celebration. My stomach hurt. We're gonna do we're gonna like give thanks and do a celebration for like 4 hours. It's gonna be like music, dancing, singing, stuff like that for like 4 hours. And then we have dinner, and then we will do a closing ceremony. Hopefully it's gonna be inside, because if we go outside, man, whew, outside is just, it's a lot out. It's a lot. Can y'all see my hair? Got a little spring to it. I'm gonna take my hair out. I haven't, this would be my first video of me talking, like giving my testimony about what happened when I drank the ayahuasca. So here it is. So there's supposed to be 2 nights. We did it was Monday, and then Tuesday was a rest day. I'm sorry, we did it Monday and Tuesday. I did it Monday. I wasn't able to do it on Tuesday because I started my menstrual, and I'll get into the reason why you can't do it while you're on your period. The first day, I was very confident about it. I made sure to ask for what I want out of this, and so they take us down to this room. A lot of people are wearing white too. It's optional to wear white, you don't have to, but a lot of people are wearing white, and it may have looked like a cult or something, but I assure you it is not. So we were all waiting. We all went inside to the room. Everything was set up. We had a bunch of chairs that we could recline forward and back and stuff. We could lay all the way down if we wanted to. So in the beginning, Taita, the shaman, walked in. The first thing that he did was chant and sing. He was calling for the ancestors to come to the room so that they can help us during our journey, all of our journeys. Everyone on the team took the ayahuasca as well, not just Taita, the shaman. Everyone on the team that was helping took the ayahuasca as well. They drank it, they did their chanting, they did their praying, and then finally they called us all up to get a drink, to get a shot of the ayahuasca. So we were all in line, females on one end, males on the other. We were all in line, and I took it. He blessed it, of course, and then I drank it. And it wasn't hard to go down. It's very gritty though, because it's 2 plants that they put together. 2 plants that they put together, mash up, and it took, it takes hours for it to be made. And he had a big bucket full of it too. So it was just gritty, like grainy, and it wasn't hard to go down. So I drank it, and I'm like, all right, let me go through this ride. I was very confident. I had my questions, which I also said to the shaman, was like, I want to know my ancestors. I want to know where I came from. I want to know my purpose in life, of course. That's basically it. I just wanted to know my ancestors. I really need to get over my childhood trauma as well. Stuff like that I think that I don't have, but I actually do. I had buckets and a roll of toilet paper, and maybe like 20-30 minutes later I threw up all the medicine. And I was thinking, okay, well, the process of this is to purge, to throw up, to have diarrhea, to purge it all out. So I thought, okay, this is good. 30 minutes was long enough to keep it in, so I was assuming that it was good. After I threw it up, it was like, I felt nothing. I'm listening, looking at other people, listening to people throw up and stuff. And it's like, then I started getting worried, like, did I just throw up all of the medicine and now I'm not feeling anything? I thought I did something wrong. Basically, I had a lot of visions and thoughts that came to me. It was just so fast and scattered. It was so like different. It was just too much coming at once that I couldn't grasp all of it. So I was able to grasp some, and I was like, what can I do with this? Like, for instance, I saw myself in a 02 cosplay looking thing and it went away. I looked like, if the 02 cosplay I was looking, I looked like it could have, I was saying to myself, oh, this must be my other twin, my bad twin, because I'm a Gemini. So I was thinking, oh, this is my other twin, my alter ego or something. It went away. I remember seeing a bunch of colors and it was really flowy and stuff, like a wave. And it was like pinks and blues, some purple, some turquoise, colors that kind of resonate to me and my angels. I saw that. It was very just calm, soothing. This is the big one. So what I remember is it was a crocodile's eye. And you know, the pupil part, the real slither black part, it zoomed in at that and then it opened. And when it opened, it was as somebody was opening a door. And when they opened the door, it looked like a man, possibly a samurai, with the clothes he had on, but it was like a silhouette. The door was dark and the man was dark, like it was a silhouette. When he opened the door, it panned out a little bit, and the ground looked like it could have been like really, really light waves or just some water there, but it was white. And the sky was blue, had some clouds, cumulus clouds, and it, as I'm seeing this, it pans out where he gets smaller and everything gets smaller. And then when it pans out, the whole thing is inside of a marble. And then once I saw the marble part, I heard a voice say to me, "This is your vessel." What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what it means. This is my vessel. I was looking up a bunch of stuff. I came to the conclusion that the place that I saw the person in with the doors opening was possibly Gateway to Heaven in Bali. And I was thinking, like, if this is really it and this is supposed to be my vessel, I would need to go to Bali. I need to see this Gateway to Heaven to see exactly what this is and if it can resonate to me. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I clearly heard that voice, and it did sound like my grandmother, and she did pass away several years ago, and it did sound like her, and I'm just like, I don't know what that means. That was the one true vision I've had. I was able to grasp some visions when I took the second dosage of the ayahuasca. So after 2 hours had passed, I got up again, took another cup. The taita, the shaman, was like, was asking if did I purge, did I throw up, did I use the bathroom? I was like, only threw up once, I never used the bathroom. He was like, here. So I took the other one. That shot was, that took it for me, because the taste, I was like, did he do something different? Is this the same thing? It tasted different. Like it was harder for it to go down. Like I was tasting everything and it was like stronger, but he didn't change anything. It was the same. So it just tasted stronger to me. So this time I was able to stomach it. I did throw up once, but I used the bathroom like maybe 5 times. And yes, it was like diarrhea the first time, but the rest was like water was just literally shooting out of my butt. It was crazy.
Oh, God.
Ew, Grandpa, you sharted.
So, but it didn't like hurt or anything. The only pain that I would get is I would lay down and then I'll sleep, or I'll get visions or seeing all these scattered things. And once I get up, I get nervous. thinking like, oh, like anything gonna happen? I would get nervous, and then my stomach would hurt, then I had to use the bathroom. So there was a couple of other visions that I've had, like pertaining to the bathroom. And one that I had was, I heard a voice that said, go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay, I know when to use the bathroom. I didn't go out, I lay back down or something like that. And then when I closed my eyes, everything was dark, and I saw a neon sign that flickered on and off, and it said, go to the bathroom. I was like, okay. Yeah, when I went to the bathroom and, you know, just had water shooting out my butt again, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna lay back down. And then later on, I saw a waterfall. It looked like I was walking on a path and saw a waterfall, and it was pink water coming out. And then I woke up and I was like, oh man, did I start my period? I went to the bathroom, I didn't start it, but I definitely did the next day. I remember there was a time I was laying down again, and in my peripheral, it looked like a pillow was flying and was about to hit me in the head. And when I did that, I was like, oh, okay, no one threw a pillow. But that was also after I kept being told to go use the bathroom. Those were the visions that I had that I can remember. My boyfriend, he actually went through almost the whole experience. Like, he experienced talking to his demons, he experienced his past life, he experienced a spiritual death, and he talked to God. He experienced a lot. It was very, very hard, very tough. So he been through a lot. I won't tell his full story because it's not my place to do so, but he did create a video. If he posts it, I'll let you guys know where to find it so you can hear his testimony. So the day of my period, which was the second day of the ceremony that I wasn't able to go to, I just meditated because the medicine is still in you. So you'll still go through some stuff, you'll still go through some visions, you'll still feel like you have a lot of energy around you. So I meditated, and I did have a vision that I did speak to the shaman about, and he let me know that this was actually about me. And I was like, wow, I thought it was about you this whole time. So my vision through my meditation was, I saw the shaman. It was like he was in a jungle or something. He already took the ayahuasca, and he was drunken with the spirit, and he was staggering and laughing. His face looked all crazy. And then out of nowhere, a lion came up and bit him on the neck. And I thought he died. But then he just got back up with the lion's head on his head, and he started dancing and shaking and laughing again. So when I said this to him, he was like, he was like, this is a reflection of you. When you said the lion bit my neck, that means you need to dig deeper in with your spirituality, you trying to find your purpose and stuff like that. You need to dig deeper. And then he said, and when the lion's head was on my head, that means that's your guardian, your guardian angels, like everyone, your ancestors are with you. That means like enlightenment. And he was like, just keep doing the work, basically. But he was like, when you saw me in your vision, it was a reflection of you. And basically he was saying, like, I got it, I just gotta keep working towards it. And it was just, it was pretty beautiful. I was happy to have that I said it to him, because the whole time I thought it was about him and his strong energy, which he definitely has, but he was like, nah, this is about you. So the next day, which was yesterday, we went out to the woods to give thanks to the spirits, to the ancestors that came and helped us throughout those 2 excruciating nights. And it was great. I took some pictures. I did a short little video on it. We couldn't really record too much. Offerings to give to the flame, which was us talking to the spirits, and it was like cotton, rice, some kind of beans, tobacco. We held it in our hands. We go down to the fire, we pray. giving thanks to nature, to the ancestors, to everyone that came and helped us that night, to help us through that night. We thanked everything because we're trying to give ourselves back to Mother Nature. So we're thanking her. We're holding it in our hands. And then once we're done, we throw it into the flame. And then we will bring in the flame and bring it to our navel. We bring in the flame and put it to our heart. And we bring in the flame to put it on our head and all down our body. Once we're done that, we get up. There's someone behind us with their arms spread open because they're trying to protect you and hold in what you were praying for here and not let it go out there. So once you get up and turn around, the person's in open arms and you come in and you give them a hug. And it was great. We did that, everyone. Then we were all in a huge circle. Then we turned around for a couple minutes so that the spirits can feast on what we threw into the fire. And once we were done that, we hugged again, and some people cried, and then we walked on back to the resort. So that was, and the whole time, like the energy for me was, ugh. Like once they started the fire, I was like, ugh. Like I was feeling woozy, I was feeling lightheaded. I was like, come on, what can I do? And I was like, okay, let me pray. Please, God, Father, please. And it worked, and then it didn't work. Once they gave me all the stuff in my hand, because they said that the cotton can help absorb some of the energy. Once they gave me that, I was like, oh, thank you. I feel grounded again. But once I threw it in and gave a hug, a few minutes later, I started feeling that high energy again. And that energy is something crazy. Like, it's not good. I mean, it's good. It's not bad. It's just something that, you know, that happens and you might have to get used to. So, it was pretty great. I can't explain like the feelings and everything that I've had. All I know is that when you're on your period and you come out here, they will not allow you, at least here in Costa Rica, with this shaman, because your energy is already so high. You're already connected to Mother Nature. You're already connected to nature. So once you're on your moon, it's just even higher. So and also the energy can also block out what the shaman would feel for other people. So it's best to just not even be around when you're on your moon, around other people on ayahuasca and stuff like that. I know some people have done ayahuasca on their period and they say nothing happens, but when you look up like the history about it, like most cultures or some cultures rather not have the ceremony done with the woman on her period. If she is on her period, it will be a separate ceremony. You would take the San Pedro or the Wachuma, something like that, which is like ayahuasca, but it's not as strong because you're already strong with the energy because of your moon. So that's about it. There's a lot that I could take with me. There's a lot that I'm going to have to work with at home. I'm actually scared to go home because I'll have to get acclimated back to that life, and I don't want to. So we'll see how that goes. Of course, I'll give updates and stuff. Any questions you guys have for me, I'll be more than happy to give some answers to you guys. If you want to look up moon ceremonies, I would. That's something I'm actually going to get more into, because one thing that I can take away from this is the women teaching me how to love myself as a woman and love my uterus and my vagina, and don't feel upset when you get your period. Don't feel upset that you can't do certain things or things that you want to do while you're on your period. Like, don't feel upset. Like, we are already at one with nature. So for men, men aren't, because they don't have what we have. So it's just best to just appreciate yourself and be more creative and do a lot of different creative things while on your period. So I would recommend to look up moon ceremonies if you're a female, see what they do, see what you can do at home, some rituals and stuff, so that you can appreciate your body more. And that's what I'm going to do. So Thank you everyone for tuning in on this video to hear my testimony about ayahuasca, grandmother ayahuasca in Costa Rica with taita Juanito and with Blue Spirit. So thank you so much and have a great day.